everyone, and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble with your readings for October the 22nd through October the 28th. And what a time I've had. I haven't been here for 3 weeks, so thank you so much for coming back. If you're new, welcome. And I hope you stay around. I really hope you enjoy these readings. I've changed the format this week. So instead of doing one astrological report and putting it on everyone's video, I have tailored each astrological report for the particular sign. So it's all for you guys. You don't have to skip anything except this little intro here. So this is a general reading, guys. If you would like a personal reading, please click on this link here. Oops, I'm banging the mic. And, you know, you can support me on Patreon. Patreon is a place where creators can get support for as little as $1 a month. But, you know, of course, check me out. If you don't want to do that, that's totally fine. Please don't forget to like these videos and comment and share them on your social media to get them out and around and seen. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And for those of you joining and coming back and have waited, thank you for your patience. Thank you for those wonderful messages and sentiments about my mum, because that's why I haven't posted in 3 weeks. I just got back from the UK on Monday. So thank you for that wonderful support and those beautiful messages. I mean, you really, you don't know how much you help me. So thank you, really, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. And so listen, guys, without further ado, let's go to your card, shall we? Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your reading for October the 22nd through October the 28th. And astrologically, you're probably going to feel some confidence and some strength in the beginning of the week. Let me just look at my notes here. Yeah, feeling energized and confident, and I feel that you might have the urge to beautify your home, to remodel it or something. You're going to feel like you want, you know, you've got Venus next to the sun. Venus is in retrograde. So you might get that urge to beautify your house. And yet at the same time, you're feeling deeply emotional. You know, this full moon is coming up in Taurus, and it's going to give you a focus on family and home, perhaps your parents, you're thinking about your family. And you might get some interesting opportunity. You might get an interesting opportunity to perhaps work from home. Perhaps you lost a job. Perhaps you got a new job. I lost mine, darling. So it's interesting, right? When I got back from my mum's, I hear that I lost my job. But that's fine, because when you lose something, particularly at this time, Uranus is traveling backwards, right? It's backtracking. It's in retrograde. So it's sudden happenings, it's rumbling, and it's shaking things up so that you're going, perhaps you've been, you know, sedentary or complacent, and you need that energy shaking up so that you'll get up off your bum and get some work done and go in the right direction. So your emotions will be highly charged, and has the possibility to be highly charged. So it's important to try to not feel so hurt in relation. Don't be so self-critical. Really be careful of that self-criticism. It's important to bring love in. Focus on loving yourself and being confident in who you are. Things happen for a reason. Don't be afraid of the change. Think of it as an exciting opportunity to change and go further in life, to go forward. I feel that you've probably been stuck for a while, and now the momentum is going to pick up and you're going forward. With Uranus being right next to this full moon, you could have the tendency to be jealous in your relationship, perhaps, or a little more clingy, or feeling insecure in that relationship, what you're being encouraged to do is to reach really deep down, bring out that independence and that, take the focus away from other people and focus on you. Go inside. Love who you are. You are amazing. Know that. Understand how amazing you are. You're a child of God. You're a child of light. Connect with that light inside and shine. You're beautiful. And really build yourself up. Don't put yourself down. That's really important. So that's your astrological report. Now let's go to your card, shall we? And the first card out for you is the Emperor. And this is about organizing, decluttering, clearing out. It's like what the astrological, I love it when the cards are so in tune astrologically, right? This is about clearing your space, beautifying it, making it a place that you can create, right, from. So this is really, I always think of him as as Virgo, organizing everything, putting everything in order, clearing old stuff out, so making room for the new. So, donate all your old clothes to charity, clear out your closets, or get rid of the summer stuff and bring in the winter stuff. Darling, leave some light things, because, we do tend to get some hotter days sometimes, but definitely start organizing for this change of season. Clarifying it is the Nine of Water. This is a deeply emotional card, but this is also, you're almost at the finish line, right? The Nine of Cups is it's about seeing all the rewards of all the hard work that you've done, starting to get that back, starting to get paid for that, if you know what I mean. It's starting to see how it's blossomed, and how your work is really starting. It's when you plant a seed and you start to see all the plants growing, and you're like, wow, that's wonderful. So this is about celebrating how far you've come and what you've accomplished, and it's a wonderful card. The only thing I would say with this card is don't stay at the party too long and celebrate, but don't overspend. Be conservative. Celebrate a little. Just crack open a bottle of wine or something simple. Don't go nuts. So yes, things are working out for you. And then the next card up for you is the Page of Swords, right? The Page of Swords is a messenger. And sometimes he can deliver a message without compassion, right? Or without the thought of somebody's feelings. But he's the truth speaker. Now, he's coming in. You've got the Two of Water clarifying it. I feel that the Two of Water is like the Lover's card, right? And in the traditional tarot, it's two cups, and each person is reflected in the other's cup. This is about treating people the way you want to be treated, right? This is about, remember, this is about telling the truth in your relationship. You have to kind of temper the truth sometimes with a little sweetness. Brutal honesty hurts the other person, and they don't hear it. They don't hear brutal honesty. They've already negated it because of how it's been delivered. So this is about treating others the way you want to be treated. It's about being kind and compassionate. Being, if you want to be respected, respect the other person. If you want to be loved, love the other person. If you want people to be kind to you, be kind to them. This is, this is definitely getting back what you put out. So the Page is also saying that you're ready for the next phase of your life. This could, for some of you, mean that you're ready for love. Maybe you've been alone for a while, and now it's the time for you to spread your wings and really get into a relationship. Maybe it's time. It's almost like you've been working on yourself. This is another interpretation for some of you. You've done a lot of work on yourself. And now you're ready to spring off from there and be in a relationship. It's the next phase of your life. Now, the next card that comes up is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is saying that you have the gift of intuition and psychic ability, and she's here, right? She's here. She's going to give you the gift. She's going to give you this gift. You know, she's going to channel herself through you. You're going to have the access to the Akashic records. You're going to know everything. You're going to look at a person and you can see through to their soul. It's, you know, really hone and tune into that energy. That's really going to help you. Don't second guess yourself. Don't question yourself, because you have that ability. Understand it, know it, feel it, be it. And that's normal for you, Cancerians. We know that, right? You're naturally intuitive and psychic as a water sign. Now, then, clarifying this is the 5 of Earth. Now, that means that you're not confident in this ability. You don't believe that you have this power. You have this power, Cancer. You really do. This is a card of deprivation, right? It's focusing on the cup as half full as opposed to half empty. I mean, it's focusing on the cup as half empty, sorry, as opposed to half full. This could mean that you're not feeling loved. You're not feeling that you have this power. You don't feel empowered. You know, this is really important, and it's what the astrological message is. Don't criticize yourself. Don't be in, this is about bringing love into yourself, feeling that love from within, and connecting with spirit. You have this incredible power that you are not taking note of, and you're not really using it to the full extent. I mean, your life would be so much easier if you listened to that. It's the gut feeling, darling. That's your gut feeling. You know when you're not supposed to do, you know, when you're going somewhere, or you're doing with, you know, you're going out with a group of people and you kind of got that feeling like, I really shouldn't do this. I should be doing something else. Listen to that feeling. You have to train yourself to listen to it, because then you'll start to hear it much more clear. You have to really, when you tune yourself into it, you're going to hear it clearer and clearer and clearer, to the point where you can't ignore it. So really, don't be critical of yourself. Come from a place of love for yourself too, right? It's very important to love yourself. And treat everyone with kindness and compassion, right? Be compassionate. You know, sometimes don't say something that it comes straight to your mouth. Just hang on to it a bit and perhaps deliver it in a different way. But you're ready for this love now, Cancer. You are. Open your arms to the universe and accept the love that comes down to you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. Please don't forget to like this video, share it on your social media, spread the love, darling. Comment. I love comment and feedback. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah. I love you all, and I'll see you next week.